there is noise. So I know this is not Persona 5. I want to play Dark Souls really badly. And I have been playing it off stream, but I'm only playing my EP save when I'm like half asleep. I don't know why I decided at like one of the first when I made the account, when I made like this save file, um it was like 5 in the morning, and I was like, you know what? I can't sleep. Jesse's not letting me fall back asleep. I can't sleep. I'm gonna play Dark Souls. So at first I started playing Dark Souls 2, and then I just kind of sat in Majula and was just chilling, and I was like, you know what? I can't do that. I need to like actually play. And I just wasn't getting very far in Dark Souls 2, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play Dark Souls 1. I love Dark Souls 1. I've also been seeing like a shit ton of videos of Dark Souls 1. And so I was like, fuck it. SL1 at like an ungodly hour of the night. And I played for like 2 hours, 3 hours, and I got pretty far. Like I did very well. I only died like once to Moonlight Butterfly, but that was because my controller just stopped working. And the second, like the other times I died was to Iron Golem, but like, Taurus Demon, Quelaag, in the gargoyles, I didn't die to, and I was so fucking shocked. I was like, the one time I'm not streaming it, I'm actually being like fucking good at this game. What the fuck? And then I got to Anorlundo, and I was like, okay, let me stop. So I stopped, and I'm like, okay, next time I pick it up is when I accidentally drink lemon tea. It wasn't an accident of me drinking lemon tea. It was the accident of not knowing it had caffeine. So drinking lemon lift tea by Bigelow, and it has quite a bit of caffeine. I was drinking that at 10 at night. I was up until 3 a.m. playing this game. So I played like a couple more hours of Dark Souls. I didn't play like the whole time, but like I played quite a bit. And I just was like, yeah, this save file is only for when I'm like half asleep and like all that. We're gonna start a new save file. We're just gonna play. I don't know if I'm gonna do SL1. I know that I have 2 friends now who wanna do SL1 alongside me. And so I wanna like make sure that we're
So easily forgotten.
Also, I think we'll see how far I can get for today, but if this is like, I would like to try and get into the DLC.
They challenge the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bullets peeled apart their stone skins. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon
There's that
the
Orlando.
flames will fade, and only dark will remain.
And what I think is an Orlando. I'm just saying. I'm just happy.
Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know how far I'll get, but I would love to like get to the DLC and like at least beat Artorias. I love Artorias' White. He's one of my favorite fucking bosses.
And in this land,
I'm trying to think, do I have any DS2 favorites? Like DLC? But no. I did not have a good time with the DLCs in Dark Souls 2. Maybe Fume Knight. I like Fume Knight and I like Sir Alone. But the only reason why I'm not like the biggest fan of Sir Alone is that his trek is really annoying. It's one of my like it's really annoying. Because not only are you like having to deal with like a million annoying fucking enemies, but it's also timed. Because it's like it's in a memory or something like that. But like I wasn't a fan of like the 3 bosses I can think of, like the Ivory King. It's some lady that like summons, like she can summon Velstad. She can summon skeletons. I think she can even summon pigs, I could be wrong. And the dragon, I just was not like, I just didn't like them because I had to summon, and I didn't like that. Whereas like Dark Souls 1, like I assume you can summon for like Artorias and all them. I know from, or I don't know, but I think for Manus you can summon Sif. Sif's baby form. I have yet to see baby Sif form, which I would like to see at some point. I'm not sure if you can summon for Artorias or Calamite, but I could be wrong. Bum, 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 bum. Trying to think. Yeah, Dark Souls 2 I just don't like. I think it's crazy to think like I really enjoy fuck, what is it called? Is it just the lurker? The dark lurker? Is that the name? The dark lurker. DS2. Yeah, the dark lurker. The dark lurker is such a cool fucking fight. I really enjoyed his fight. Getting to him though, dude, that was some bullshit. Fuck that. Getting that trophy was like, it was annoying because the only thing that I had to deal with was I just had to like deal with the phantoms that like were really fucking annoying. I'm trying to think what else, like having to go through like 3 different like areas in order to like activate like to go to the boss was annoying, but I really liked his boss fight. It was such a cool design. Yeah, I think he was a cool boss. Sir Alone was a cool boss. I just wish their treks were different. Cause like I would love to try the like no hit, don't get hit from Sir Alone so that he yeah. Bing. Nope. Bing. No. No. What was I saying? Yeah, I just like it would be cool to like be able to like see that animation, cuz like I've seen it in videos, but I would love to see it myself. Cuz it's just like that's so fucking cool. It's also just a cool thing that they added in the game. You know? It's very like it's secret. Come here. And I like that they did that. I like that it's such a small detail. It's like only the like hardcore players can get that shit. Nice try. Only the hardcore players can like get that fucking animation. Bing. But it's just like it's so cool that they added that and they thought of doing something like that. Okay, I thought for a split second I was gonna fucking miss. I was gonna be pissed. You were not gonna be happy. Ow. I'm actually surprised that hit me. Okay. Oh yeah, you don't do the AoEs. Watch as he does like an AoE, right? Bonk. You don't drop anything else, do you? I think it's the one down there that like you have to remember that it drops a chunk or a slab. I want to say it's a slab because the slabs are really fucking important. Dark Souls 3, like I am thinking of doing a Dark Souls 3 one. I still want to try Dark Souls 2. How far can I get in one sitting? I think I just need to practice. I also want it to be on the Xbox.
To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage.
If not, I just want to have a game plan. Because I think for Dark Souls, like for Dark Souls 1 and for Bloodborne, I had it very easy because I had played the games like a shit ton. I love the games. I love Dark Souls 2. do not get me wrong, but I don't know it as well as I'd like to when I want to do a challenge run like that. Because that's also a game that I would love to do an SL1 run on, because I think Dark Souls 2 is the only one that I have yet to SL1 run on. Hold on, let me see. First split second I was like, hold on, am I muted? Because if I'm muted, no, wrong place. Oopsie. Okay. Dark Souls OG, I already know. Yeah, Dark Souls 1, I have 100% done an SL1 run. Elden Ring, I have not. I tried to, but it just, you know, did not go well. I already know that I've done BL4 for Bloodborne. Oh my god, I had 4 streams of Sekiro. That's crazy. I want to, like, that's one game that I really want to play for, that I want to play this year is Sekiro. I really want to play it this year. I have done SL1 on Demon Souls. I always have to check Demon Souls because I honestly don't remember much of that game. And I have done SL1 on Dark Souls 3, so the only 2 Souls games besides Sekiro is Elden Ring and Dark Souls 2 that I have not done like an SL1/RL1 run before. Which I would like to do at some point. We have to go this way. But yeah, like I've loved plans for this year. So we'll see how far I can get with, you know, the games. But like Sekiro is one game that I would really like to try again. And I think I will have a better time with it. Because I've played Motherfucker. I've played Lies of P, and oh my god, damn, that body fucking went flying. Get out of your friend's fucking way. You have a mighty throw. Hi Sergio, how are you? You have a fucking mighty throw, man. A good peg in the morning. If he wasn't like hiking that one attack up, I would have been hit. He would have knocked me out of my attack. Yeah, like I know for I'm not gonna fight the rat. For Halloween, I really want to play Resident Evil 1 on the GameCube. I just want to make sure that it's, you know, I want to make sure that it's set up correctly. And I only say that is because the last time I tried to play Resident Evil 1, it was either on the GameCube itself or it was on the Wii. It was, for some reason, purple and black, and I'm gonna tell you, that is really hard to play with. It's hard to see anything when everything is purple and black. It's really weird, and it was clearly the wires. I have different wires for my Wii now, so hopefully, you know, when I test it. Maybe I'll test that tonight. I know that I'm gonna play Wii later. I've been playing Wii Sports Resort. I kind of want to do like a Wii Sports Resort stream. I just don't know how I'd set that up. I just think it would be fun. Y'all would see a very competitive side to me. Ow! I didn't think you'd actually hit. could level up. Let's do vitality. I sounded so defeated right then and there. Oh, fine. Just vitality. Oh yeah, you're hitting me definitely, buddy. Oh. Not you carrying your friend's fucking dead body. I'm also hoping that this year I can actually, I don't know if I'd stream it because I get really negative when I'm trying to do this specific speedrun, but I'm really hoping that I can get the Ico speedrun. Oh, you are a hitty. A hitty? Wow, you are a hitty. You hit hard. That's what hitting hard. Maybe I shouldn't have leveled up, but it's fine. I do need the vitality.
Well, you seem to think you are trying.
Because I can get the residence key. I could also get the bottomless box. This is 10. If I wanted to. Let's get the bottomless box. And I think I just need your murder now. Blimey. I know he's saying why me. Thank you for the Uchi. Can I hold it? Oh ho ho. I can hold it. I'm trying to think what else, like, other games I want to stream this year. There's honestly just, I don't know. I just want to, I know for a fact I want to fucking finish Persona. Ow. God, I fucking love this katana. Is that through my titty? That's rude. You never shoot a lady in her titty. Oh yeah. I'm trying to think what else. Oops. I'd like to play Kingdom Hearts at some point. Oh, I want the peg. Annoying. Oh, I have a humanity. Faster, bitch. Oh, you fucker. You're actually a dick. Wowee. Hey, my name's Gerald. I'm a dick. Excuse me. Damn, I've seen people, like, avoid it by iframes, but I'm clearly not good enough. Maybe they have, like, more iframes than me. I don't know how they'd get more iframes, though. This isn't Dark Souls 2 with adaptability. Okay, going in 3 heals against this guy. Not ideal. Not full health either. You're an asshole. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Excuse me. Excuse me, Barney. Owies. Okay. Bad place to be. Go for his ass cheeks. He might hit. Yep. Hey, buddy. Hi, buddy. No! Oh my god, dude. That was crazy. Okay, I timed that well. Okay, okay, okay. Don't jump back up, please. Let me hit. I've never actually seen him go up there. Ah! Don't feed me your toes. Weirdo. Right in your dick. One hit, one hit, one hit. Boom. No more dick for you. Oh god, I love the soundtracks in these games as well. Like, oh god, Bloodborne. I love you so much, Bloodborne. Okay, we're here.
The way I see in a this pleases me. We are amid the flood. The vet, there's no but you to some ending, of course, but I if you
Ooh. Mm. Yep. I was right. Fuck, 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 fuck. Okay. I didn't know if they'd throw fire or not. That was scary though. Let's also take that off. Only shield I need is not the dragon crest. The grass crest tree. Or grass crest shield. Jesus Christ. Let's level up. Vitality, endurance, dexterity. I can now hold this one-handed. Sweet. I'll still do two. I quite like two-handing weapons. I think the only game that I don't enjoy doing it with is Dark Souls 2. Because I think in that one you have to press like L1 in triangle at the same time. And for some reason, I always have an issue with it. Okay, now we wait. Come on. Boom. Oh shit. I always expect the dragon to like start spewing fire at me. Oh shit. Wait, can I level up again? Oh, I'm only down 7 points. Hey, come here. I got... Thanks. Okay. Let's do another vitality. Just to feel a bit better. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Don't do it. Okay. Can I do this? Can I do it correctly? Make it, make it, make it. Yeah, bitch. I love crushing them with the gate. Ooh. How don't miss? Oh, bitch. Oh, that was scary. Basement key. Okay. I know that, yeah, I said it earlier in the beginning of stream, but I want to do SL1 again, but I'm gonna like make sure that my 2 friends are also ready for it because SL1 is scary. It's very scary, but it's also a lot of fun. It's like when you get to like Majula, or you get to Firelink Shrine, you just like, life is good now. You can breathe and like not be so tense. I don't know if I finished my thought, but about Sekiro, I think like I think I'll have a better time because I've played Lies of P and Kazan now, and I've played this Chinese game that like shit. Damn, dude, you put me through the fucking floor. I didn't realize that he healed. Fuck it, I'll heal. What was I thinking? Oh, this Chinese game, like, you have to be really good about parrying. And I think that it's helped me quite a bit, so I feel like I'll have a better time with Sekiro. Plus, I won't be, like, going in cocky as shit. Because I think that's one of my issues, like, I did that with Elden Ring, too. I beat Bloodborne, like, a million times, and I was like, I can definitely fucking beat Elden Ring. Elden Ring and Bloodborne are not even close. With, like, combat-wise and just gameplay-wise, period. They're very different. So going in cocky as shit was not very good for me. Bye, baby girl. Yeah. I don't know what else to really speak about. Now we have an extra sippy cup. I really enjoy these games. Like, every month I'm either like, I want to watch or rewatch a comfort show or movie. And then I'm like, oh, I also want to play Dark Souls or Bloodborne for the millionth time. But it's just more for just, you know. These games are so good and they're comforting to me. And it's just like, you get to like relive, you get to relive how you dealt with these challenges. It's like, Persona 3, weirdly. I will listen to the music and I will like be brought back to when I was playing it and just like, I get chills because I was like, man, that was such a good fucking game. I would like to replay, Persona 3. I don't know if I'd stream it. I think I'd just, like, I'd, like, just do it by myself. Because I can't, like, achievement or trophy hunt.
Well, I'm on if you require.
We need to somehow get... I can only buy one more. Can I reinforce one more thing? Ehehe.
Don't get yourself neither of.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd love to replay Persona 3. But if I were to get like to replay it, I think I'd be getting like the Persona 3 Portable where I can play as a lady. Or I'd get Reload. Cuz I know that's been recommended to me quite a bit. Okay. I don't know if I'm comfortable with the gargoyles. I need 2 more. They cost 200 each, right?
Well, if you need it.
They cost 800? Oh my god.
I'll be seeing you then. Be careful.
Okay, well... I'm gonna unlock the shortcut and get points along the way. Souls. And it's like with Persona 4, I know that I want to try and go for every trophy for that game. But some of the trophies are like difficult. I say difficult, but like more for me because I'm just not really good at like the fishing. I don't know why I have such a hard time with the fishing, but I do. Trying to think what else is there. Fusions and just all that. So I assume that will be like, I want to say there's one for like defeating the Reaper, which I want to say I did for Persona 3, but Persona 3 FES doesn't have trophies. I was gonna lose my shit if my character fucking fucked that up. Oop, wrong one. Oh my god, I saw its body moving and scared me. I got 2 large Titanite shards? That's fucking great. Girl. I'm trying to think. Yeah. Red Dead Redemption 2 is a game that I'd like to stream this year. I know that one's a really long one, so, you know. Okay. Oh, that's fine. I think like my idea for like streaming is like I do want to play a bit like I guess shorter games because I have done quite a bit of long playthroughs. You are a bitch. You're gonna make me lose my 500 points, aren't you? No, you won't. Imagine that actually hit me. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, my brain's like going in and out. I would like to play like some shorter games this year. Definitely after like Persona 5. Like we do have more, we have the 2 other Tomb Raider games. Like the older Tomb Raider games. Legend, Anniversary, and Underworld. I think we played Legends. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, I forgot to put the shield on. Oopsie. Ah! Scary man. I was gonna say, he doesn't go that far. Okay, before he decides to be a friend, I'm gonna try and kill him again. At least with the bonfire, so like we'll always just be right here. Where is he? What the fuck? Where'd he go? There he is. Damn, how far do you walk, man? Pegging. Pegging. Yeah, that was gonna... Okay, fancy fucker. He might fall. if you're really lucky enough, you can get a I think it's the Black Knight Halberd from him. Really, really, really lucky drop though. I don't think I've actually ever gotten it from him. I could be wrong though. Let's do endurance. I'm trying to think like what else? What am I trying to like think of and talk about? I'm looking at my games now. I don't know. I like there's so many game ideas that I have like that I want to like stream and play with you guys because I think it'd be fun. Part of me wants to stream Tack in the Great Juju Challenge, but that game is really hard to beat. Even as an adult, I have never actually fully beaten the game. Kind of embarrassed about that, but also it's ridiculously hard. I don't know who the fuck thought, yeah, some kid's gonna fucking beat this game. No way in hell, dude. It's so hard. Like, I've gone to, like, the last section, and I just have to, like, beat the bots. But those fucking bots, god damn, they're cheating. But I think that would be fun to just, like, play and just, like... It's another childhood favorite game, you know? Like, there's this one... There's two parts where I will always remember, like, one of the characters can't swim. Every time he goes into the waters, piranhas are immediately on top of him. So in, like, one section of the game, you have to wear a lobster costume in order for him to go underwater and not get attacked. Like, what the fuck? Doesn't make sense. But you know what? It works. And then there's, like, a sand level, and I hear the music, and I don't know why, but that one level really just sits with me. I'm trying to think, like, other games that I haven't played on stream before. But I feel like I've played most of my, like, childhood favorites. Haunted Mansion, Luigi's Mansion, Super Mario Sunshine. Wario World. Meow. Ratatouille we've played. Trying to think what else. I've played Tyler Tasmanian Tiger 1, but I haven't played the GameCube version. I played the remaster that they did, or remake. But I don't see a point in playing Tasmanian Tiger 1 again. It's pretty much the same thing, except for it's on a different console. It has trophies, and it is, you know, better looking. I've played Harry Potter. I would love to play, like, Ice Age or the Polar Express, but I can't remember much about Ice Age. I don't think it was, like, an entirely, like, fun game. I think there's just a lot of, like, mini games that were just not enjoyable. And then the Polar Express, I want to play, but I only want to stream it so that you guys can see how shitty the audio is. Watch I, like, talk up about how shitty the audio is, and then, like, I stream it, and it's perfectly fine. But, like, when I played it with my mom one time, the audio was so bad, like, we could not fucking play it. Like, I'm talking, it's been, like, they like the cutscenes are extremely quiet, so you up the volume to hear like what's being said. And then you get into the gameplay after the cutscene, and it's fucking louder than shit. Louder than the cutscenes. And you're like, God damn, thanks for the wake up. You know? I'm trying to think, like, what other GameCube games do I have? Resident Evil 1 is definitely something that I would like to play. I already said that, like, I want to play it during Halloween because I think that would be quite fun. Plus, I've never actually fully played Resident Evil 1. Like I said earlier, it was black and purple to where it was really hard to see anything. And I just could not play it like that. I can only buy one.
I'll be seeing you then.
Shit, that's not enough. We could get 100 from one of the Moss guys. I'd like to play Catherine, but that game is really hard. I started playing like by myself for a bit. My god, it was harder than I expected. I wasn't even playing like on hard. I think I played on normal on easy, and I was just having a really rough time with the beginning section. Part of me wants to kill 2 more so that I can at least have 200 more. We can also just get this bonfire here while we're around the corner. I'm also like going back and forth with the idea of actually celebrating my birthday on stream. I don't really enjoy my birthday, and I don't like that. I don't like that every year has been just really sad and I get into this funk for my birthday. So, and I also just don't really tell anyone when my birthday is because I'm like, when I have told people about my birthday and they don't remember it, really just makes you really sad. So I was thinking maybe this year I'll actually stream on my birthday and we'll do like a little celebration. I don't know what the fuck we'd play. I always write like Dark Souls 1 or Bloodborne, but like maybe we'll just, you know, just, I don't know, hang out. I don't know. But I say this, but I also know that when I get closer to that time and I get into my funk, I can see myself just being like, fuck it, no, we're not celebrating. But I want this year to be a good year, and I want it to be different. I want to actually celebrate my birthday with friends. It's usually just me and my mom and my cat, which I'm not against. I love celebrating with them, but I think it would also be like nice to celebrate with friends. I don't know. I will just talk myself into the corner of like, no, don't do that. You don't need to celebrate it.
Don't get yourself not.
Okay, we could get 17, right? Yeah, 17. Oh, that's not good.
I'll be seeing you then. Be careful.
I guess we could try the gargoyles. But yeah, I just like this year I want to be a lot more positive. I've been really good about like actually being consistent with working out. I get really motivated to work out, and then I work out for like a couple days and then I am no longer motivated, but I've been really good about it this year, which makes me happy because it can be, you know, hard to stay motivated. You fucker. Wayo. 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 Hi, Saichi. How are you? Whoa, 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 whoa. Where did you guys motherfucker? I didn't realize that they came from behind. Oh my god, I know where they're coming from. I was like, wait, where are these people coming from? They followed me all the way from... Wow. I don't remember if I asked, how are you, Saichi? I hope you're well. Also, it's just humanity. How streams been going? They've been well. I haven't streamed very often, so... No issues so far. And we had like a little bit of a power outage last night. It wasn't like a huge one. It was just like maybe a minute or two. And it didn't beep or anything. It was really nice. I'm alright, no complaints. That's good. I'm glad you're well. Love that, me too, honestly. Because my mom's surge protector went off, but mine didn't. I'm trying to think what I was talking about, but I can't remember. I don't know. I like... Oh, I was talking about like working out and being consistent. I've just been like... I've been really good about staying consistent with working out. It has only been like 11 days. So we'll see. Thank you. But I'm glad that I'm staying consistent with it and I'm eating healthy. I've always been really good about eating healthy. Not all the time. Like, I do love me some, like, junk food. But, like, eating ratatouille. Right up your dick. No more baby boy. But yeah, I would like to be, like, healthier. All I know is that, like, I wish I could go fully dairy-free, but it's really hard to do that. Because, like, I love, like, cream cheese on a bagel, but we don't have any, like, what is the word I'm looking for? That was some bullshit, dude. Get out of here. Oh. Well, now I've angered the troops. Run. That's my goal too. I'm glad that you also have a goal. Cause I feel like, I don't know. Oh shit, of course it's you. Why does have to be you? Fucker, I was spamming that. Oh, that was scary. Okay, he did die. Okay, I'm not... Okay, I'm not a fan of this. Not a fan. 6 heals, not great. But I just want to, like, be, like, very healthy. But, like, I've always been healthy. I love my fruits and vegetables. But, like, I want to be, like, cook more. I'd like to bake more. I found my, my bread machine. I'd like to start baking bread again. I haven't done that in a really long time. And I would like to just do it again. And, like, one of my main goals for this year is to move away from here. And, like, move to my dream state. And I, like, in my head, I can just see, like, my mom and I living... My mom, my cat Woo, and I living at, like, a really nice place. And just baking a lot. Second one might be coming up soon. Yep. How'd I know? Okay. Boy, what the fuck? I'm spamming circle. Where at? I will text it to you. I don't feel comfortable saying it on stream. Only because, I don't wanna... Well, I know for a fact I'm moving there. But I just don't like saying it on stream. Because I don't want to, like, dox myself, even though it's... I'd say it's a pretty big state. Yeah, I have just quite a few goals, but I think most of them are just, like... I, of course, want to stream more, you know? The last part of 2025, my streams were, like, really, like, in and out. And I just wasn't a fan of that. Which hopefully it will be different now. I am also hoping that I can actually find a job here. It's really fucking hard to find, like, a really nice job that doesn't require a lot. Like... What I mean by require a lot is, like, it doesn't need a college degree. I didn't go to college. When I was 18, like, I didn't get my GED. I can get it, but I didn't... The only reason why I didn't go for it was because I thought it was dumb as fuck that I had to pay just to do the practice test, but also to pay for the test itself. And, like, what if I fail? Oh, great, I have to repay, like, the $30 to $40 again? Great, you know? That does... Like, I don't understand why the practice test is paid. Why I have to pay for it. Actually, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I didn't like that. I still don't. But, like, I never went to college. Like, when I was 18, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't. And then when I was 20, when it was 2020, I knew that, like, I had a college picked out. I knew where I wanted to go. I knew what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to game development college in my state. You know, I was really excited. Either that or do the one that's, like, in Florida. I wouldn't be moving to Florida, but it's like the something sale. I can't remember. But it was that college that I would have done online, or I would have gone to my in-state one. And I had that idea before Full Sail, that's it. I had that idea before COVID happened. COVID happened and that idea just stopped. I know it's not bad, it just doesn't have seasons. That's my thing, is that I need seasons. I want winter, even though I fucking hate winter. Because I love the snow, it's very pretty. I love the smell of it, I love the feel of it, I love like the cold breeze. But I hate shoveling it. I need fall, I need spring. It's just, I think it's always like summer there, or spring and summer, and I can't handle that. That's too much for me. Like, if there was a place that was autumn/fall all the time, I would move there in a heartbeat. I would. Autumn is my favorite fucking season. It got down to 40? Jesus Christ. It's 40 right now. Well, it's 37. But our lowest for tonight, our lowest is gonna be 21. I'm actually surprised at that. Our highest today is 42. Thursday, we're gonna get snow. Friday, it's gonna be 18 degrees, 4 degrees at night. It's 70... Yeah, no. I could not deal with that. I'm just gonna quickly go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Actually, I'm gonna leave you on this screen. I'm gonna leave you on this screen so that you at least have some music. So, I'll be right back. Okay. I also said hi to my kitty cat. Because he's being a good boy. Yeah. But it's surprisingly hard to, like, find a job here that doesn't require, like, a GED or, a college degree. I was so excited. There's this one job opportunity. I think I've said it on stream, but I can't remember. It was to be, like, baking at, like, a a cookie place. I was like, oh, this is a new place. This is exciting. They even offer pet insurance, which is good because Jesse, I love him to death. He's my baby boy. But he has a lot going on, you know? But I was so excited, and it was same town name, but different state. I was so disappointed. So I was like, sweet. I want to like, no, I want to bake more. This is like the perfect opportunity. I want to see if he would actually drop the shit. The trident, but he didn't. Hi, Kyle. How are you? I hope you're well. But I was so excited for that job, and then finding out that they're in a totally different state, I was like, fuck me. Then there's this other job that, like, I could do, but the only issue that I have about it is that it's only during winter, and it's in a place that I really hate driving to. Especially during winter. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, that was delayed, but... Got your tail. You did not just fucking punch me. Only second try. I could have done it first try, but I suck ass. Been working on stuff all day. Finally giving myself a break. Ooh. Yeah, definitely give yourself a break. Make sure that you're drinking water. And you're, like, resting. But I hope that's been going well. How we doing? I'm doing good. But also jobs here, like, really just want you to have experience. And it's like, well, I don't have experience, but you could give me the experience that I need. But no, they don't. But it's just sad, like, my dream state has so many job opportunities that, like, I could easily get, but it's in my dream state and I don't live there. I'm like, that's so fucking mean. We're not gonna be going that way. We will need to kill Capra Demon, which is annoying. Oh, I only have one? Fuck that. It's always something like entry-level job, 5 years. Exactly. Like, you don't need a college degree. You don't need a degree at all. Perfectly fine. Be at least 16 years old. Or like 16 plus or 18 plus. And then they're like, you actually need like 3 years of experience in this, or 5. And I'm like, I don't... I, like, don't have that experience, but you can give it to me. Hey. Are you stuck? Okay. That's an unfortunate spot to be stuck at, man. I only have one home boner. Okay. That was a lot easier than I was expecting. But that's something that, like, I understand that you need people with experience to go into certain jobs, but I'm like, I can't really be like, I've been cooking since I was 8 years old. Is that good enough for you? You know? Because, like, that's home cooking. Like, yes, I did get experience from the restaurant, but I feel like they... Oh my god, dude, what the fuck? Okay. I'm not gonna make that jump. Problem is, every job asks for experience now, and there's no way... Was he about to fucking just walk off over there? That's so mean. Is there an item? No, I don't think there is an item. Problem is, every job asks for experience now, so there's no way to even... Exactly. It's annoying. It's also just really hard, like, I was looking at houses and, like, even apartments to, like, live at. Why are they so fucking expensive? Like, I was looking at rent, and it was, like, over $2,000. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Why is it that expensive? I remember when my rent was 800 bucks for like a 2-bedroom apartment. Really nice, you know? Why the fuck is it 2,000 now for a 1-bedroom? We aren't like by the beach. We're not like in a really nice place. It's just, you know, downtown. But it's just like, after COVID happened, I feel like everything just went downhill and everything is so expensive. But the prices for jobs, like the pay, is not going up. Because it's just like, it's... I think like that one, the cookie shop job that if it was in my state, I would have had, was like maybe 20 bucks an hour, which is great because like compared to my last job that like I was making maybe $11 an hour, not the restaurant. I don't know how much I was getting paid over there, honestly. My mom just paid me and she's like, okay, like good enough. But it's just one of those things of just like, god damn that. How do you expect us to live here? Be able to pay our bills and our house and, you know, our rent and all that shit when you barely pay us. And then you have the people like come in and then be like, hey, I'm stealing your job. Oh, great. Well, how am I supposed to do anything now? How am I supposed to get paid? Hold on, let me get Feet Finder. And, like, start posting pics of my feet to get paid before a robot can steal that job. But it's just one of those things of just, like, I really wish it was easier to find a job. A good one at that. You know, that actually pays well and is enjoyable. Because even though, like, I really hated working at the restaurant at, like, near the end when I was, like, slowly weaning off from it, I really enjoyed it at first. And then I started hating it because it was just being super toxic and just not fun. And it's just to a point where I was like, you know what? Even though the kid job annoyed me at the end too, I would have gone back there. I wouldn't have on it, like, to be honest. My boss there, not nice. Okay, I need 3 more. We could also get more arrows. I say more arrows, I didn't buy more. Okay.
Don't get yourself neither.
Trying to think. Yeah, I wouldn't have gone back to the kid job. Like, I loved it at first. It was really nice to work with the kids. But it did get to a point where it was, like, really... I was getting to an age, like, where I was being either the... Bro, you trying to get, like, steps in? Where I was old enough to be one of the interns, or I was becoming older than the interns, and I was like, you know what, that's a hint. That's a hint that I think I'm getting a little too old for this job. Even though I enjoyed the kids at that time. They were good kids, but like, I was getting too old for it, and then the kids were hitting teenage years and being rebellious, and it was like, yeah, no, I'm not dealing with this shit. Or even coworkers being like that, or just having a clique. It was just... Once there's a clique and it was very obvious towards the kids who the clique was and who wasn't in the clique. Like, who was in the clique and who wasn't. They immediately were pulling favorites, and, you know, me, my friend, and my other friends were not a part of that clique, so... It was a little obvious, you know. Loot truck. Okay. How do I...
Well,
shit.
You leave me no choice.
Thank God. I fucked that up entirely. I can never get the kick off right unless I'm not wanting it to go off and my character's like, kick? You want to kick? No. No, I don't. Is she dead? No, she's not. Okay. I just wish it was easier to get a job and it be a really good job and it pay well. And you don't need, like, experience or a fucking degree. Because even, like, people who do have degrees, they're having a hard time even getting a job. Even with, like, a really good degree. Like, let's say you were in computer science and you have a major in that, you have a degree in that, you have a bachelor's or, you know, whatever. You might not even get a barista job. Because they might even be like, you're overqualified. So we're not gonna hire you. What? Like, excuse me? Okay, before we go in, I'm just gonna drink my tea. I just wanted to see if my cup was making rings or not. Because I see rings, but, I think they were always there. I love how after you find this shortcut, you never go to the... Oh, excuse you! You never, take the actual way ever again. The only time I have is... I want to say when I did, DS1 on the PS3. But I also had to try it to, go through to take a video so that I can show Paul where to go to get him through it, but he got through it, thankfully, because this is a hard place to like direct someone, because it all starts to look the same, especially if you're coming in from like the actual legitimate way. Ooh, my poison is quite low. Okay. I should have done Capra, but it's fine. Let's get the dragon scale. And let's get, purple. I think I only have one, though. I have two. I could put the FAP ring on. Kinda tempted to. I will. Doesn't it break? Yeah. That's annoying. Okay. Excuse me? Okay. Let's also just get that out. I really love Quaylak's design because, yes, you can be like, oh, she's just, you know, a sexy monster. She's a sexy boss, but it's like, I think lore-wise, she's this way to lure you in, like a spider. Lure in the prey and then, you know, feast on you when you die. I could be totally wrong on that. Okay. Shit. That was actually quite scary. Damn, I do nothing. Yep. It'd be cool if you could break off one for legs. Okay, you're spewing a lot of lava, lady. Okay, that's just rude. You need to get away from the lava. Okay, or make more. You know, whatever's fine. Shit. I don't want to go too behind her because she does have a butt attack. There you go. I don't think I was bringing that through that whole time. Just don't go making a mistake and leave yourself with one. I mean, I on my EP save, I was max, I think, max weapon +5. Please fuck, yeah. And that one was, that was a scary fight because I was barely doing any fucking damage. And it felt like I was doing like what you were doing, where I was pretty much just hitting her with a wet towel and somehow beating her. But getting her to just attack you, like do melee and not spew out lava is like the way to go. I learned that with the EP save. Never like Souls bosses with aerial denial. It's only one thing I don't like about Mo. Yeah. It's fun watching people fight Mo or Mog in Elden Ring, and he's like, he can be a really cool boss, but man, some of his attacks I'm like, ugh.
Oh dear.
Yes, but you have no eggs. That was sad. That was really fucking sad. We'll touch bonfire, but we will not sit. I mean, oh, I just rest at it immediately? Oh. Okay then. I won't sit then. I will... I only have 2, dude. That's so mean. I've been watching some Elden Ring, like challenge runs from people, and it's really cool what people can do on that game, but I'm like, I enjoyed Elden Ring, but I have like I think I like Dark Souls and you know all that. Dark Souls 1, Bloodborne, 2, 3. 3 to an extent. Um trying to think. But I don't know. I don't know if I could ever really like the only challenge run that I see myself doing with Elden Ring is RL1, but even then I'm like I don't know if I really want to do that. I think my friends Jay did. I could be wrong. Okay, he did not notice me. He noticed me. Don't get hit. Don't get hit. If I got hit by Toxic, that would have really pissed me off. I would have had to go down again. I wish I liked DS1 more, but I found myself fighting the controls. And getting frustrated at gank fights like Capra Demon. Yeah. Honestly, I don't blame you for not enjoying Capra. It's not a fun boss. You have a big boss, or like big boss in size, a small arena, and then 2 annoying as fuck dogs. The trek there isn't too bad. You have to deal with at least 4 enemies, but still. Like I don't usually go for Capra Demon. I know I will for this run, because I want to get my Uchi to +10. But that's about it. Like, I don't see a point in going against Gaping Dragon. Like, it's a fun boss, but, you know, it's not really needed unless you want to go through Blighttown the normal way. I think it's like Dark Souls 3 DLC, like, I really love Slave Knight Gale's boss fight. That boss fight, so fucking good. But I hate having to go through the 2 fire demons. Fire princes? Demon princes. That's it. I was getting there. The demon princes, I really fucking hate. I hate that boss fight so much. It's just not enjoyable for me. But I love Slave Knight Gale. Slave Knight Gale, such a good boss fight. Let's get... Oh, I can't. Let's get that to 20. And I guess we could go to Capra now as we speak about him. Let me just think about how I have to get to him, because I don't fully remember. I can go this way. Yeah, I can go this way. Ow. At least I died with friends. And a bomb. But I agree, like... Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2 are very clunky. The controls are annoying. When you don't know them and you're like, it's your first time playing, they can get really annoying. Didn't mean to roll that far back, but here we are. Like, depending on which Dark Souls 2 you play, like, again, I'm really glad that you had played, the original, the vanilla version of Dark Souls 2. Because Scholar, honestly, Kyle, I don't know if you have gone through it. Honestly. Dark Souls 2 Scholar is fucking horrendous. I don't remember Demon Princes being too hard, if I remember correctly. Them taking turns fighting made it a bit more tolerable instead of... Yeah, I think the only reason why I don't like them is that I fight two of them at the same time. Yes, they take turns, but it's more of like, okay, we're fighting two demons. The other ones do... Like, the other one does do an attack to, like, fuck with you. But it's then having to fight one of them all over again with full health. It's like, holy fuck. I just went through 3 health bars, dude. You know, or 2 health bars. I don't want to do this again. Right? Is this the way? I can't remember. I just had, like, I don't know why, I just had a really hard time with them. Like, I love Sister Fried. Sister Fried and Slave Night Gale are, like, my 2 favorite bosses in that DLC. I was okay with Mitter. Or however you fucking pronounce that dragon's name. Midir. It just sounds like I'm saying, like, my dear, my lady. Yeah, I should have gone to the other corner. I went the wrong way.
Oopsie.
Poops, 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 poops. Oh. Bro, chill out. Fuck me. Calm down. Ah! I died in real life. From what I've seen and heard, I would have absolutely quit halfway through. If Iron Keep was as bad as it was when I went through, I dread to imagine Scholar Iron Keep. Yeah, honestly, Scholar Iron Keep is really bad. Like, it's annoying going through Iron Keep because, like, you can go through the 15 or 16 times to, like, make the enemies go away. But, okay, where are you? You're right there. Okay, for some reason, he only did it once that time. Okay. What was I saying? Yeah, Iron Keep, I think, like, the most annoying thing is that there's more enemies on Scholar. And it gets to a point where it's just like, holy shit, stop. There's too many. Like, oh my god. I remember when I was going through the Platinum and I had to get, like, specific items from Iron Keep, I was like, this fucking sucks. I have to go through the 15 plus times just to have them go away because I just can't do it. Sister Fried was a great fight. Tough, but not BS. Not bullshit. Gale still stands on the top DS3 boss for me. I agree, like, Sister Fried is a really good boss. Even though it sucks that she has 3 phases, I actually enjoy it. I love how it goes from, like, first she's, like, protecting her church and she's fighting you in the basement. And she's, like, protecting you, or protecting, you know, the father from you. Then the father joins the fight and she gets a little bit more, like, she's more of a healer this time. She's letting the big man do the shit. And then he dies and she's like, it's now or never. Goes into her final form and is, like, really aggressive and just, like, it's such a good fight and I just really like it. Give me 1 second so I can just change controllers. It's just one of those fights of, like, I listen to the music. I listen to Slave Night Gale and Sister Fried, and both of them I always get chills because I can just remember fighting them. And I remember how much fun I had. It was one of those things of like, where you're fighting a boss and you're not like, fuck this, I hate this boss, blah, blah, blah. You might say it in the moment, but in reality, you really do love the boss. You're like, you know what? This boss was actually really good. But the demon princes, I I did not have a good time with. I wish I had a better time with them, but I don't have very fond memories of them. But like, yeah, like I love Dark Souls 2. I will recommend Dark Souls 2 to people. I don't recommend Scholar though. Okay. Sometimes that works, sometimes it don't. Hey. Okay. Let's kill some bitches. Oh. Oh, you can't go through? Fuck me. That's annoying. Oh, wow, you got high bleed, man. DS2 was very polarizing for me. I enjoyed half of it more than I thought. The other half was infuriating. Yeah. I would say I feel the same way. Like, it can be a lot of fun. But it can also be really fucking annoying. And it gets to a point where you're like, fuck this. I don't want to do this shit. Did you do the DLCs? I don't think you did. I feel like I would have remembered you doing the DLC. Because there's an NPC invader that comes in. Oh! Motherfucker. Gotta be careful, gotta be careful. They can backstab me. Okay, he healed, I healed. Okay, he has his paring knife out. Now for DS1 or DS2. I'm surprised. I feel like I mean, I'm not surprised at Dark Souls 1 or Dark Souls 2. I would recommend the DLCs personally, but that's just because I would love to see you fight against Artorias because he's honestly my favorite boss fight. He's not bad. Once you learn his pattern and you get it pat down, man, beating him feels like so fucking good. And that's one thing that I'm really excited to do, like SL1 again, so that I can beat Artorias on SL1 again and just feel that feeling and be like, and this time Twitch actually caught it. Because when I first did SL1, and I beat Artorias, the one fucking time I beat Artorias, Twitch freaks out and blocks the screen so no one sees it. I was so fucking pissed off. Like, Dark Souls 2 DLC, I recommend for trying, but like, don't be upset with not beating. I think you would like Sir Alone. Cause he's an interesting boss. He's an interesting one. But also I feel like it's like it's a samurai. And in my head I'm like, samurai is Onimusha. Even though it shouldn't have that thought. Because it might not just be about, it might not just be about samurai and all that stuff, but he's such a cool boss. By the time I reached the point of tax as the DLC, I was too frustrated at DS1. Yeah, I get that. I'm taking a screenshot for the number of souls because it's 234,000 and it's 234. I quite like that. I should check my weapon durability. $69. Okay. Like, it sucks that the cool bosses in some Souls games are hidden behind, like, really annoying ones or annoying enemies. Because I was talking about Sir Alone earlier. Brother, knock it off. Sir Alone is probably one of my favorite Dark Souls 2 bosses, but his trek is really fucking annoying. I don't know how it is in vanilla. I only know about it in Scholar. But I can tell you for a fact, that shit fucking sucks. What also sucks is that I've been, like, going back and forth with the idea of going for not every achievement on Dark Souls 2 vanilla, but most of them. But it would also really irk me that I can't get 100%. Like, the percentage on, like, with, like, items dropping, their percentage is, like, 1% or 0.01%. Like, it's extremely low to where it's kind of impossible. And it sucks. Can I get out of this fucking corner? There we go. Gotta move because there are gonna be enemies right at the door. Actually, there's not. Okay. Yeah, like Dark Lurker in Dark Souls 2. I really love his boss fight. I think you would have also enjoyed his boss fight. Maybe. I don't know. I just feel like you would have. But how to get to him is such a pain in the fucking ass. To where that's where I'm like, no. I don't think I'd enjoy doing that all over again. Plus, on the Xbox 360, I wouldn't be able to, like, save scum. And what I mean by that is, like, because I have PlayStation Plus at the moment, I'm able to save and, like, save my progress so that if I were to die, instead of redoing all of that shit again, I can just reload the cloud save data so that I would be right where I just was and try again. Whereas if I do it on vanilla, I would have to redo everything. And maybe not everything, but most of the shit, and I would rather not. Cause I'm telling you, that shit is rough. Bum, 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 bum. La la la. Gotta hit them with the la la la. Oh. Whoa. I'm trying to think of like other bosses that I think you have linked, but I can't think of many. I just know that Sir Alone and Dark Lurker are like two of my favorite, and they're really cool bosses. I really love their designs, but I also don't like their designs to where the trek to get to them is obnoxious. Obnoxious as fuck. Shit. I only have one left. No, I don't. I have two. When did I get two? Or when did I get another one? Sweet. Okay. We got the large ember. Now we can go to Andre. Hello. Hello. Part of me also thinks wonders if you'd like is it the Flame Lurker? I think that's what his name is. I can't remember. I just remember he had a big sword. Flame Lurker DS2. Flame Lurker, right? Right. No, that's not who I'm thinking of. Who am I thinking of? It's not the Dark Lurker. DS2 DLC bosses. Because I can see it in my head. I know he has a big sword. He has like the Zweihander. Zweihander, however you pronounce it. Oh! Fucking hell. An ad. The Fume Knight, that's it. The Fume Knight? Oh man, he's a fucking fun boss. I say fun. You can get like a really good run with him, and then all of a sudden, you die, and then he's the worst boss in the world. I mean, we're safe. We're in a safe spot. Is my camera? No, it's unlocked. But like, he's just a cool looking boss. He has two swords. One is giant, one is like a normal sword. He is so cool. He's like a really fun boss. But he also does suck when you get like a really good run. You like, it's like you almost beat him. You're right there, and then he just pulls out an attack. Like you're healing, and he just knows you're healing and hits you. And you're like, fuck. You go back and then die like 20 times. I still can remember like someone on YouTube was so like, it is surprising how nice the comments were just by like this one guy on Dark Souls 2. With playing these games, I always expect people to be a little mean or like just a little sexist, because there have been comments like on Twitch that are sexist, or even like on when I was on Twitter.
Why not? Magnificent.
And I can make a raw one already? Sorry, I'm just thinking.
Don't get yourself neither.
Fuck. Dude, my head goes a million miles an hour. What was I just saying? Oh, on like with these games, especially on YouTube, I do expect some people to be a little rude and like sexist and stuff, because I have gotten sexist comments before saying like I'm not really playing, or like it's crazy that a girl is playing this. I should go back to like Animal Crossing or some shit. And that's one of the reasons why I'm like a little worried to be posting like my Souls content on TikTok. But Dark Souls 2, surprisingly, I had the nicest comments, and it was so nice. It was like a breath of fresh air, which is crazy to say, especially because it's Dark Souls 2. But he was like, it was one of the, like, when I was fighting the Fume Knight, he was like, yeah, that's like sadly how it goes. Like, you you fight the Fume Knight, and then you like you have a really good run, and then you try again and you fail and like die. And but he's like, that's the way, like the way through Dark Souls 2. And then he also said the same thing about Iron Keep, like getting a really good run, getting really far into it, and then dying to lava. And it's just like, it was nice to see those kinds of comments. Fuck off. At least some people are able to avoid. Yeah. Man, he's pretty far. Okay. He walked all that way slowly, only to run back. Dick. It's just nice to get those kind of comments. Like, when I played Bloodborne or Dark Souls 1 or 3, I didn't get any, like, rude comments or anything on, YouTube. But there was, like, the couple times a random person would come in and be like, a lady playing Bloodborne? There's something wrong here. And, like, they clearly were waiting for chat to, like, agree with them. And no one did. You just kind of sit there and you're like, what the fuck? Why see shit like that? Where do you even come from? Oh, you must come from below. You're actually... You are moving a lot, man. I don't think I've ever seen the moonlight butterfly move this much. What's weird is that I pressed circle and my character did not move. You hungry? Okay. Yeah, hungry. Moonlight Butterfly is so pretty. Like, even the music is just very, like, nice to listen to. Boss fight's annoying, only in the fact of I don't get many chances to hit them unless I'm a sorcerer. With Pyromancy... with Pyromancy, you can hit her, but, like, with Fireball... But, you do have a chance of missing. I disagree with that one hit. Dude. Are you fucking kidding me? Come here. The laser through getting hit through the wall, that was mean. Can you please? Dude. Sit down, man. You must be hungry. Jesus Christ, man. I think that was like the longest fight I ever had with her. Probably not, but just, that was a really long one. She did not want to sit down. GG, thank you. Okay, Sense Fortress time after this. Where does the watch... I can't remember where that goes. Watchtower basement. Watchtower basement. Unlocks a shortcut connecting Undeadburg to Black Root Basin. Oh. Yeah, learning that news made me fucking, fuck, I fucked it up. I was gonna say I'm shivering in my boots because I just learned that the key that I got makes me go to, Havel. And, I don't want to go to Havel, to be honest. Let's get that to 20. Like, Havel is fine. He's just kind of annoying to fight. He takes a while because he's a chunker boy. A Dark Souls 1 enthusiast comes into chat. Actually, that's not Havel. That's an imposter who stole his clothing. Because there's Havel there, and then you find Havel's outfit in Orlando. So Havel is running around naked. I'm Havel.
I've seen what might you I could produce. Well, you make
So now we can do Divine, which is what I think I need for,
I'll be seeing you then. Be careful.
Nito's, enemies. I think it's Divine Weapon. I could be wrong. Okay. Also, what I love is that, I recently watched a YouTube video about this stream. This stream that is, like, all the way over here, that goes down to, like, supposedly goes down to, New Lundo, which is why the place is, like, completely, flooded. Like, besides there being, like, a fucking, it's not a wall, a dam, that's it. Like, they built the doors to keep the water in, and this is, like, where the water is coming from. And this, the person I was watching followed this all the way outside the map, and it goes all the way to Orlando, which is really cool. And it makes you think, like, I wonder if the dev team, if they had more time, if they were gonna do more with it. But you don't know. We don't know. We'll never know. It's like with Demon Souls, like, I feel like they would have made a DLC for, the broken tombstone. I would have enjoyed that. It would have been cool to fight giants. Like, Shadow of the Colossus style. Oh. I would have enjoyed that. Ow! Ow! Oh, Sense Funhouse. Yeah, I don't know. I also, like, I miss Shadow of the Colossus. I really enjoyed that game. That was such a good game. I would get the PS3 version of it, but the platinum for that is really rough. They pulled an Ico and make you, speed run the game for like 2 hours or some shit. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Ico fucked me up with that one. I'm not doing that shit again. Whenever I think of giant Souls bosses, my brain always defaults to the awful Dragon King in Demon Souls. Oh, we don't talk about him. We don't talk about that fucking dragon god. Give me PTSD. I still remember, like, trying to go for the trophy where you beat the Dragon King or Dragon God with, the Hands of God or some shit. Yeah. Man, did that fucking suck ass. Oh my god, that made me crash out. I think, like, that's the only time I've actually had to, like, take a break and walk away from stream because I was actually gonna cry. I died to him like breathing. I was so fucking upset. Doesn't help he's right after the flame lurker, I think. That boss is dumb. Dumb as fuck. I think the only reason I'm okay with the flame lurker is because I know how to cheese him. If I didn't know how to cheese him, I would not fight him. Honestly, he's not a fun fight. He's so fucking annoying. Okay. Wee. Wee, wee, wee. Yeah, no, Flame Lurker, no. Least favorite boss, and, well, I don't know if it's my least favorite boss. There's quite a few bosses in Demon Souls. Can you not? Dude, the fuck? This is my bonfire. Trying to like join in. Hold on, what? Oh, I'm missing quite a bit. Yeah, Flame Lurker was not fun until I found the cheese, and then after that, I didn't fight him legitimately after that. It was not gonna happen. I think even on SL1, I did the cheese because I was like, fuck this. I can't remember though. I won't lie, Demon Souls is like a fucking blur. I feel like if I hadn't played the other Souls games before it, I would have had a harder time. But once you've played Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, Bloodborne, Elden Ring, and you go back to Demon Souls, it's fucking easy as hell. And you just beat it quickly, and it's just like, that kinda sucks. Give me Titanite, man. Give me Titanite. Give me Titanite. Oy oy. Oh yeah. Such a shame that Demon Souls bosses tend to either be stupidly frustrating or stupidly easy. Honestly. Hi Locos, how are you? This man's gonna be pissed. Oh. I hope you're having a good day. Look at him and his little booty cheeks. Okay, he has quite a bit of health left. Okay, he's gonna tire himself out. Okay, we got the bleed off. Playing, yeah. It's a remastered version, but it's still a really good version. Demon Souls definitely has a really bad early game, but once you're able to get a good supply of heals, oh, absolutely. When you get the heals and you just, like, have more of a grip of, like, the controls and shit, it's so much easier. I know I'd love to play the original, because from AK, he said, like, it had farty music, and I just want to kind of hear the music. But also just be cool to see, like, the PS3 version of the bosses. But, like, that will be a while. That's more for just, like, my collection. Oh. I'm stuck at the Maneater in the remake of Demon Souls. Oh no. Oh, I fucking hate the Maneater. Oh my god. All I will say, do not wear a thief's ring. I accidentally wore a thief's ring, and those motherfuckers would fly away and not come back. They just fuck off completely because they could not find me. They were too far away. Whenever they flew up, they got out of my radius. and completely lose you. And then they'll come back down and find you again and like hit you with something. But it's just like, they will just dip. They will just like fuck off completely. So don't wear the thief's ring. I will tell you that now. But that, I think that's one boss that I just did not enjoy. Another boss in Demon Souls that I just didn't enjoy because it's just like, it's like the Moonlight Butterfly. They just kind of like fly away and you can't do anything about it. I forgot how many attempts I had with Maneater, but good lord, it was frustrating. Yeah. When they fly away, that's when it just gets to a point where I'm just like, okay, I guess I'll sit. I think... I'm trying to think. What is that boss? It's the monk? I can't remember. But if you play online, your friend could be the boss. And that's when AK and I got platinums together, and that's how like I was his boss and he was my boss at one point, and I really liked that. I thought it was so cool. Let me actually see. Albums. Demon Souls. Demon Souls. Yeah, literally. Like, AK was my boss, so we just kept taking screenshots. We wore the same hat. Like, it was a fun time. It was a good time. But it was a really easy platinum. Ah, a dead man with his mouth open. Why'd I take this screenshot? Oh, maybe because there's an item in the sky? I was like, am I shooting something? God love a boss that just doesn't let you play the fucking game. Yeah. Like... I'm such a simp. Like, the phantoms were annoying in that game. Trying to get, like, all black world tendency or character tendency was really rough. But again, like, that was another thing that, like, I had to do online. And it was just, like... It was just nice that AK was there to help me with it, because I just don't like doing anything online. It's not fun. I'm trying to think, like, other bosses in that game that, like, I had a hard time with. I would say... the princess who's hidden behind the rotten. Her boss fight can be annoying if you don't fight, like, whatever the fuck his name is. Greg, whatever. He's annoying as fuck. If you don't fight him, man, he's a bitch. He is a little bitch. Hey, come back here. I ain't done with you. Ow. Oh. He was trying to go for the grab. Damn. I'm trying to make him fall. I've yet to make him fall, and it really annoys me. Like, what leg do I go for? Oh. He got the grab. He might push me off. Yup. That was such a long death scene. Straight yeeted. Oh, absolutely. He yeets me all the fucking time. Do I want 10 heals or do I want 5? Let's try 5. Let's see how well we go, but one of my tries, one of my attempts with him on my EP save tired me. Oh man, I have no fucking I can't like dodge for shit when I'm tired. I'm trying to think of the word. It starts with an R, I think. Like I for some reason I'm very slow with like reacting. That's the word that I'm looking for. Slow reactive, like a reaction. And so I died quite a few times to him. No, he tried to shoot me. Hey. Okay. I really want to like get him to like fall off, but I just don't know how to. That could have been bad. I've seen people do it. I just... Oh, that could have been bad. That could have been a grab immediately. Oh, girl. You did not just try to fucking kick him. That's not gonna knock him off. Cute try, though. He tried to grab. I was a little ballsy. He's fucked up. Go for his legs. Don't know which one to go for. Like, I think go for the back one, but I don't know. I don't know. I really wish I should just look it up. I don't know why. I've seen videos on how people do it, but I'm not paying attention to what leg they go for. I'm just like, they got him to fall off? And I get like jealous because I'm like, I don't know how the fuck they do that shit. Oh, that was my bad. Oopsie poopsie. Let's heal. Grab. Yes, please, Kyle. Thank you for looking it up. I was gonna look it up if I died again. Oh, that could have been bad. Going in between his legs not always smart because he can grab you from in between his legs. Hard focus on one leg instead of doing both. Okay. Boy. Don't pick him. Okay. I might not be doing enough damage. I was still close by, man. You didn't need to do all that. Ow. Don't you dare. If I die now. Okay. There we go. I'll do it someday. That was very close. A little too close for comfort. Still a good fight, you know? He's always just one that, like, I always feel like you will always do chip damage. Like, you might be able to, like, get him, like, one shot, but I don't know. Maybe strike damage like Mace would do better since he's all metal. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Orlando. Thank you for flying with the Incubus. I don't actually know what they're fucking called. They just look like Incubus to me from like Persona. Ah, Dark Souls. Ah, Norlando, I love you. And I used all 5 heals. Jesus. I just thought of something. I'm wondering if I got the box where I can level up my weapon at the bonfire or not. Because if I didn't, that means I need to go all the way back to Andre. Batwing demons? Oh, I have the reinforced armor. Lame. Okay. Let's get that to 20. Let's get that to... Let's something in there. Okay. Batwing demons is crazy. In Orlando. Don't go, don't go, don't go. There we go. Demon Titanite. Trying to think of like all the bosses that I'm able to do right now. But as of right now, I can only do 2. Asylum Demon. And, no, is it Asylum Demon or is it Stray Demon? It's one of those. But that's all the way back in the beginning. And then Smo and Orstein, which I'm not really excited to go against. Yeah. Okay. Here comes one of my least favorite areas. Or sections, I guess. I just don't enjoy this. I don't enjoy this, and I don't enjoy the archers. On my EP save, I died to them once. And then the second time, I was able to get around one of them. I was so thankful. Fuck, he didn't jump. Okay. I just love that everyone has so many issues with the archers, except for Kyle. It actually, like, was annoying how well you did with them. I understand why they would make this part. Honestly, same. Like, my issue is that I'm really bad with gravity. I fall easily, in-game and in real life. So... trust me when I tell you, I will fall. I have fallen here before multiple times. This run, I'm doing surprisingly well. Not trying to jinx myself. Fuck, he's shooting quickly. Sir? 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 He survived? Okay. He definitely didn't survive that. Thank you. Didn't have to deal with you myself. I was worried that he had, like, dropped here and he was just gonna go back up the ladder. I did that very well. I'm very happy. That was scary. Hi, hi, Kyle. Hi, AK, how are you? We were talking about you earlier. All good things. We were talking about Demon Souls. I had no right to get through in Orlando easily as- No. No, you didn't. I am Kyle now. Yeah, we were talking about Demon Souls and, like, I was showing... Sorry, I was just confused. I was showing that you were a boss and then I think I was your boss for the monk. Okay. How pretty I am. I showed how pretty you were on screen. And everyone in chat was like, damn, I'd hit that. I am no one now. It just me messing up the names just kind of remind me of Paul. I love Paul. But man, I've been called Ray or Petra so many times. Or Serena. Okay. I don't know why I always go to that song. You should. Yeah, I did. You were in your underwear. You just had like a towel mushroom over your head. But like, who doesn't? I mean, I was also naked. This sounds so wrong out of like context if you didn't see the image or know what I'm talking about. You'd be like, oh. I was... Okay. Okay, I can't be spared so many times, man. Shit! Oh, but it reminds me of Paul, like, calling me, like, May, Serena, Petra. I'm like, some of these people I don't even sound like or look like. Like, mind you, I don't know what, Zero, sorry. I don't know what Zero looks like. But, like, we don't sound alike. I don't sound like Serena. I mean, I feel like Serena and I are very close in being, like, similar looking to an extent. We both have brown hair, have dyed our hair red, and I'd assume that we're both Caucasian. You're not British, therefore all the same. Yeah. I'm an honorary Brit. Get it right. I am drinking a cup of tea, though. This tea was filled with caffeine. It's very good. It has kept me awake. But it is cold now, and my orange slices inside it are probably cold as well. I have tea too? Nice. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Ow! Damn, dude, that's like half my health. You go like that crazy? Wait! Why'd my health go down? Did you see that? Hold the phone. Fucker. Bad place to, you know, heal, but there's not a lot of good places right now. This place is scary. It's a bug. Always happens. I never noticed that. Motherfucker. At least I got my souls. I'd never seen that before. Wow. Wow, Dark Souls 1. I'm finding bugs even after 263 hours. Wow. Shame. Shame. And that's not even including the hours or however fucking many hours I have in Dark Souls 1, the original. But I feel like that could also have the bug. But I feel like it's probably just a remaster only bug. But you never know. Dun, 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 dun. Blink. Has the bug too. Oh, damn. That's crazy. Never heard of it, though. Or seen it, so. But I also don't think I hear a lot of people talking about bugs in these games. Unless it's like an exploit. Like the 999 arrows to get like infinite soul dupe and infinite humanity dupe. Oh, I could also do ceaseless discharge. I kind of forget about that boss, I won't lie. When I thought of humanity, I was thinking of that boss. I was thinking of the Firekeeper. Bro! I thought I got hit by the arrow, I won't lie to you. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, 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 okay. You live in my dreams. He fell off. What sucks is that I can't remember if he reappears or not. I feel like he does. I'm sure there are bugs out there, but knowing the Souls fan base, if you say anything negative about the game, you get shouted down and banned for wherever. Yeah. Oh, I can do it. I've done it before. It's just, you know, this area, the archers are always so rough for me. It's sad that the Souls, like, fan base can be really negative. I feel like I was looking at something the other day, a Souls thing, and I thought it was, like, really, like, cool. But some people were just negative, and it was like, God. But it was also Reddit. Not trying to be mean to Reddit, but sometimes that place can be like... It can be a lot. Sometimes it can be really helpful, and then sometimes it's so fucking annoying to where you're like, man, I hate people. I hate people even more now. Same with a lot of fan bases. Yeah, I remember like the Undertale fan base. They got really like, if you were playing the game during like the very, like when it first released, and if you said anything negative, you would be bombarded with like messages and shit. And it's just sad that some people are like that. I didn't get hit. I was hoping he wouldn't hit. It's very toxic, but I was like, yeah. We were talking about it earlier that, like, I was talking about how Dark Souls 2, I had some really nice comments on, like, my YouTube VODs. And I really just, it made me happy. Brother in Christ. That was some bullshit. Fuck off. Are stupidly toxic? Yeah, and it's... Him doing that shit is mean! It's just, like, it's sad that, like, there's so much toxicity and just, like... It's just sad. I feel like with these games, like, we should be helping each other out, you know? Like, if I were... My new worst enemy. I hate this motherfucker from in Sekiro. Oh, it's monkeys. But, like, there's so many, like, Reddit things that I will get, like, notifications for. And it's like... Oh, I had to stop playing Silent Hill 2 Remake because of how scary Toluca Prison is? Scary? Okay. I mean, some people get scared from, like, shit, but, like, I can understand that. It's just kind of crazy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Why am I getting American news? I don't want to fucking hear this shit or read it. I don't fucking care. But it's like, there's just some things where, like, when I don't comment a lot on Reddit. I only do, like, a couple times. Like, when someone has gotten the platinum for Dark Souls 1 or Dark Souls 2 or 3 or Bloodborne, I'll always be like, congrats, you know? Like, it's such a fun game. I'm glad you enjoyed it enough to get the platinum. I know that I enjoyed getting the platinum. Like, I'm glad... Like, I'm being very positive. And then there's times where, like, I've written a comment, again, not negative. It's just, like, complaining about a game. Specifically, Siberia 3. I had come across a glitch when I was, like, attempting to get the platinum for the game. And someone else had dealt with it, like, a couple months after I had. And I remember writing a comment just being like, sadly, I had to restart because I couldn't go back. Because that game, you only have one save slot. No manual save, it auto-saves. And that game auto-saves quite often, so there's no way you can go back. You can hit load game, but it'll probably bring you right back to that glitch. And that's just what happens, and it really fucking sucks. But someone else had dealt with it, and I was just telling them, like, sadly, I had to restart. Like, it's only a couple hours of gameplay that I lost, but it's still just annoying because what if I get that glitch again? I wrote, like, hopefully you don't get it again. I don't know what happened after that. I hope that they were able to, you know, get the achievements for that game or trophies. I think they're on Xbox. Sony fanboys are the most hilarious of pathetic fanboys. They will not accept anything negative about the platform or the first-party games. Or the first party games? So much so that there are YouTube channels out there dedicated to naming and shaming them and their terrible takes. Oh my god. What do you mean by first party games? I'm not understanding that one. Like, are they like being like, this game is better than Wii Sports Resort? This game? Better than... I don't fucking know family games. Mario Party. There's a Wii game that's like for the family. I just can't remember what it's called. I just remember that there's like characters that look like Hershey Kisses, and I always played as them. IPs that Sony own, like, oh, okay. Oh, I thought you meant like party games, like Mario Party, like where you play with your family. I did not understand that. My bad. I'm like, I don't understand why they'd be fucking, you know, being all like, this game's better than that game. Yeah, there we go again. Damn. That's a crazy bug. Sir. Yep, I fucking heard it too. I was just too late of a reaction. I'm not getting my souls. Oh, I barely missed my ass. Sir. No! You better not fucking kill me, man. Finally. Holy shit. First party games like God of War, yeah. And they get even more salty when you put down or point down that all of these first party Sony games are on PC. Yeah. Bloodborne should be on PC. Who said that? Who said that? Most of the games are cross-platform now, so I don't know why they're still... Yeah, honestly. Solar, you do not know what I've just gone through, man.
Oh, you've been smooth. Any you left.
No, you're pretty shit. Sorry.
You if I own.
You're even worse in the fucking PS3 version. Okay, to point out how delusional Sony fanboys are, this last week a lot of news about GTA 6 has been circulating. Really? Namely, that the game shouldn't be delayed again. Oh my god. And that when the marketing material is coming out, it'll mostly feature through phony Sony channels like PS logo before the trailer or after kind of thing. The game is 100% coming to Xbox on the same day, and is coming to PC eventually. And Sony fanboys have taken the news as GTA 6 is a PlayStation... Oh my god. I assume... GTA. Yeah, GTA 5 enhanced? What the fuck is GTA 5 enhanced? What makes it enhanced? What makes it enhanced? Is it that it just has faster loading, stunning visuals, 3D audio? Oh, step in to Heyo's special works at Los Santos Car Meet featuring elite new upgrades. Okay, so like exclusive content. Online shit. Okay. They did RTX lighting and that's about it. Okay. GTA 6 being PlayStation exclusive would be the dumbest thing for Take-Two and Rockstar to do. There's really nothing to gain from it. So, yeah, honestly, like, I would not be surprised if, like, when GTA 6 does come out, that it's gonna be on Xbox. It is gonna be on PC, either at that moment or later on. It will be on PlayStation as well. But it's just like, I hate that they're all like, no, it can't be on Xbox. It needs to be on my PlayStation only. Calm down. It's okay, man. No. I wanted to teabag him. I wanted to stir my soup in front of him. I don't know. I'm all for, like, games. Fuck. Okay. I'm all for games being on other consoles. I don't know. Like, I hate the exclusive shit because, like, specifically Bloodborne, I love for it to be on PC. I would love for it to be on Xbox. You know why? So that my other friends can play the game. Like, one of my friends, Prod, he wants to, like, try Bloodborne. He wants to try Souls games. But he doesn't have a PlayStation. He has a PC and an Xbox One series, you know, or whatever. And he just can't play. He can't play Bloodborne. But he, like, that's, like, the one game that I recommend to him. Same with my friend, Ricky. I'm like, he loves Sekiro. He loves Elden Ring. I'm not sure his feelings on Dark Souls games, but I'm like, Bloodborne, if you're able to ever play Bloodborne, please play it. It's so good. It's just sad that, like, they're not able to. Same with Demon Souls Remake. I'm trying to think of, like, any other game. The only game that I can think of, like, that delayed to port onto a new console was Siberia 3, and that I kind of hate only because the game is so buggy. But that's it. I'm fine with it being on other consoles. I just wish that they had fixed the bugs. Because there's no way in fucking hell that someone QA tested that shit. There's no fucking way. That game is so fucking buggy. The same fanboys have said before San Andreas, GTA was a PlayStation exclusive IP. 100% confident in their shit take, but because you can clearly find GTA 3 and Vice City on Xbox and PC. GTA 1 and 2 were on PC and Mac. Isn't PC and Mac the same thing? Unless Mac. I thought that was a computer. I could be wrong. I don't know. I honestly don't know where they... their brains. Their tiny little brains. Almost feels like a cognitive dissociance at this point. Keep repeating the wrong info, hoping it will be true, only to repeat it. That, exactly. Okay. Can you... Oh! No! No! Shit! Mac is different to Windows. Okay. But it's still a computer, right? I just assumed PC was all computer. Is okay. They're both computers, but Mac isn't considered PC because it's owned by Apple and not Windows. Mac also isn't known for good gaming. But yes, it's all... Yeah. Because I was like, hold on, is Mac like a totally different console? There's so many consoles now. There's always been like a lot of consoles, but like in my head I was like, holy shit, is that like the Sega Saturn where it's like a specific one? Also, talk about like old games and old consoles and stuff. I'm so glad someone who I watch on YouTube played Resident Evil Outbreak with their friends, because that's one game that I would have loved to have played, but I can only like play it online and I'd have to emulate it, and I don't like that. I think that's dumb. Plus, it's also a good thing I didn't emulate it because, man, the main menu screen was kind of rough to look at. Steam is about... No, I know. It's like the GameCube or something. And like... It's like the GameCube, but not. Come here, big boy. Boing. I just want to see how much damage I do. 86. Ay. Ay, caramba. Oh! Dang, man. This is a rough time. They're like right next to each other. Damn, I hit circle. Okay, Ornstein. Okay, Ornstein. PC typically means Windows because Microsoft had a stupidly high portion of the market share because Mac is Apple and Apple are exclusive. Okay, hold on before we start that timer. Mac is Apple and Apple are expensive as well as in Linux, but Linux is less than 1% of the market share. Very much a hobbyist enthusiast SmartR's OS. Okay. I will try to remember that, but don't be surprised if I don't. Okay. Well, actually, I will end. So I will remember that 5 minutes, but thank you, AK, for being here. Thank you, Kyle, for being here, and thank you, Loco, for being here. Anyone else who's here who's looking, thank you also, Saichi, for being here. But yeah, thank you for watching me play Dark Souls. We'll probably continue this tomorrow, or whenever I get to play again. But yeah, I hope everyone has a lovely rest of your day, and bye.